experts say Bitcoin could hit $100,000 in 2022. It's been a rocky start to the year for Bitcoin, but experts still say it will hit $100,000 and that it's more a matter of when, not if. Bitcoin's price continued to hover near $38,000 Monday as investors wrestle with concerns over rising inflation, geopolitical tensions, and the possibility of tighter monetary policy by the U.S. Federal Reserve. The crypto market has increasingly tracked the stock market in recent months, which makes it even more intertwined with global economic factors, such as those stemming from Russia's war in Ukraine. Minutes from the Fed's March meeting showed its plan to shrink its balance sheet by $95 billion each month to combat inflation. And there could be further volatility across risk assets after the Fed's monetary policy meeting on Tuesday and Wednesday. Additionally, the latest inflation report showed that consumer prices rose 8.5% in the year through March. With no end in sight, the war, inflation, and shifting monetary policy in the U.S. will likely continue to drive more volatility in the coming weeks and months, experts say. The overall market has noticed the high correlation to Bitcoin and the general equities markets, says Armando Aguilar, head of alternative strategies and research for Ledn, a digital asset savings and credit platform. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq have had the largest correlations to Bitcoin with 0.88% and 0.91%, respectively. A correlation of 1 means that they move equally one to the other. Bitcoin has only been above $45,000 for a few short stretches over the past 4 months, and hasn't been above $50,000 since December 25, 2021. Still, Bitcoin has stayed above its 6-month low below $34,000 in late January. Amid the ups and downs, Bitcoin's current price is a long way off from the latest all-time high it hit in November, when it went over $68,000. But even with the recent decline in price, Bitcoin is still more than twice as valuable as it was just a couple years ago. For Bitcoin, these kinds of ups and downs are nothing new. Despite the volatility and recent slumping price, many experts still say Bitcoin is on its way to passing the $100,000 mark, though with varying opinions on exactly when that will happen. And a recent study by Deutsche Bank found that about a quarter of Bitcoin investors believe Bitcoin prices will be over $110,000 in 5 years. The volatility is nothing new, and is a big reason experts say new crypto investors should be extremely cautious when allocating part of their portfolio to cryptocurrency. Bitcoin has shown as steady a rise in value over the years as any other cryptocurrency on the market. It's only reasonable for Bitcoin investors to be curious about how high it can ultimately go. Unfortunately, Bitcoin's price is extremely difficult to predict and even more susceptible to market factors than more established asset classes.